What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my official Hell in a Cell 2020 predictions. Now, Hell in a Cell happens this Sunday, live on the WWE Network from WWE's Thunderdome in the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. Now, this card for this year's Hell in a Cell event is as of right now small, but it packs a huge punch. And it's also my return to regular WWE pay-per-view predictions on the channel for the first time in 2 years. Now, as of right now, we have 3 big matches on this card with 3 big titles on the line. And all 3 of these matches and titles will be defended inside Hell in a Cell. So I am extremely excited to do my Hell in a Cell predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into Hell in a Cell this year after our last WWE pay-per-view, which was SummerSlam back in August, we went 5-3. So our overall record coming in is 225, 107, and 1. So we're coming in extremely hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hoping this video we will continue the red hot winning ways. We're on a 5 pay-per-view winning streak. Hoping this video we make it number 6. Hopefully. Now, this is the first video in a combined 2 video day on the channel today, guys. So I hope you guys are able to watch this video and all the big videos I put up on the channel in the month of October. And as always, show your support on the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, this is your first video, boy, big to go in if you're a huge fan of the WWE like myself, and you're ready for this year's Hell in a Cell. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just 2. Woo woo! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Now, if they do add any other matches to this card, which is almost a guarantee that they will, I'll have my picks for those matches in the comment section down below. But I'm going to do the 3 big matches that have already been determined. Let's start off with the first matchup. It is for the WWE Championship being defended inside Hell in a Cell. Starting off with the challenger. He is a former 9-time WWE champion, and he's looking to walk out a 14-time world champion. He is the Apex Predator. He is the Viper. He is the Legend Killer. He is Randy Orton. And Randy Orton is challenging the 137th reigning and defending WWE Champion, the Beast Slayer, the Chosen One. He is Drew McIntyre. Now, this is the 5th one-on-one meeting between Drew McIntyre and the Legend Killer Randy Orton. McIntyre leads the series 2-1-1. Now, McIntyre's last victory over Orton was at Clash of Champions in that ambulance match, and McIntyre's on a 2-match winning streak against the Viper. And Orton's last victory over McIntyre one-on-one was all the way back on Monday Night Raw back in 2011. So Orton has not beaten McIntyre one-on-one in 9 years. Now, starting off with the Viper Randy Orton, this is a big match for him, a chance to become a 10-time WWE champion and a 14-time world champion. And this is the match that he wanted because Hell in a Cell has definitely molded the Viper to who he is today. Now, here's a dangerous fact. This is Randy Orton's 8th Hell in a Cell appearance. His record in the structure is 4-3. His last victory in the structure was all the way back in 2018 against Jeff Hardy. So when it comes to Hell in a Cell experience, the Viper has it, and he's looking to once again walk out the WWE champion. There inside you have the champion Drew McIntyre looking to continue his amazing run as WWE champion. He's been the champion since WrestleMania after defeating Brock Lesnar. He has taken on all comers, but now he's looking to cement his legacy as a fantastic WWE champion by defeating Randy Orton for the 3rd straight pay-per-view. And history inside Hell in a Cell definitely makes him a favorite. Now, here's a dangerous fact. The WWE title has been defended 9 times inside Hell in a Cell. WWE champions here are 5-3, and the title's only changed hands 3 times. Now, the last time the WWE title was defended successfully was all the way back in 2012 when CM Punk defeated Ryback in Atlanta. And the last time the WWE title changed hands inside Hell in a Cell was all the way back 9 years ago when Alberto Del Rio defeated CM Punk and John Cena in New Orleans. So history is definitely on the side of Drew McIntyre in his first Hell in a Cell appearance and his first title defense inside Hell in a Cell, but the overall Hell in a Cell experience goes to the Viper. So coming from me in this first matchup for the WWE Championship being contested inside Hell in a Cell, man, it's the Claymore versus the RKO. It's the Hell in a Cell experience of Randy Orton versus the inexperience of Drew McIntyre. So coming from me, I may get this one wrong, but I think he's waited long enough. I am going to go with Randy Orton to become the new 10-time WWE Champion, and a 14-time World Champion, and defeat Drew McIntyre. And now the next matchup. It is for the Smackdown Women's Championship, being defended for the very first time inside Hell in a Cell. Starting off with the challenger. She is the former 5-time Raw Women's Champion, and she's looking to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion. She is the legit boss herself. She is Sasha Banks. And Sasha Banks is challenging the longest reigning and defending 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion. She is the role model. She is Bayley. Now, this is the first time these two have met on pay-per-view in nearly 5 years, since NXT TakeOver Respect in the first ever 30-minute Iron Man match. So it's been 5 long years since these two have met on pay-per-view one-on-one for any type of title. Now, this is the 8th one-on-one meeting between Sasha Banks and Bayley. Bayley leads the all-time series 5-1-1. Now, Sasha's last win over Bayley was all the way back in the NXT days, back in 2014. So Banks has not beaten Bayley in nearly 6 years. And Bayley's last victory over Sasha Banks was all the way back on Monday Night Raw back in 2017. So Bayley hasn't beaten Sasha in over 3 years. Now, this matchup has been brewing for years. I mean, ever since they left NXT to come to the main roster, a lot of wrestling fans like myself have been waiting for this matchup, because when these two women touch in the ring, it's magic. And I'm telling you, their matches in NXT, that NXT TakeOver Brooklyn match, the Iron Woman match at TakeOver Respect 5 years ago, it was magic. And the fact that WWE kept delaying and planting the seeds and then stopping it between these two, and we're finally getting this matchup, and in the best way possible, inside Hell in a Cell. Now, starting off with Sasha Banks first is a big opportunity for a chance to get some revenge against her former best friend and former tag team championship partner, and a chance to walk away with the SmackDown Women's Champion. And she has the only Hell in a Cell experience in this match, but her history inside Hell in a Cell has not been good. Now, here's a dangerous fact. This is Sasha Banks' 3rd Hell in a Cell match. She is 0-2 in Hell in a Cell. She lost the first ever Women's Hell in a Cell match against Charlotte, and she lost the Raw Women's Championship Hell in a Cell match against Becky Lynch last year. So Sasha Banks is looking to do 3 things. She's looking to end this losing streak inside Hell in a Cell. She's looking to beat up her former best friend after nearly taking her out for forever on SmackDown, and she's looking to walk out the SmackDown Women's Champion. And then on the other side, you have Bayley looking to continue her amazing run as the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. She has taken on all comers since holding this belt for over a year. But this is also her first time defending the SmackDown Women's Championship inside Hell in a Cell. So the experience is definitely on the side of Sasha Banks, and the inexperience inside Hell in a Cell is for Bayley. But Bayley has said, hey, if I'm going into Hell in a Cell, I'm perfect. Sasha isn't. She's lost two Hell in a Cell matches in her entire career. So Bayley has that confidence, and being she is the #1 wrestler in PWI's Women's Top 500, she's looking to continue this amazing year-long reign as SmackDown Women's Champion with a successful title defense inside Hell in a Cell. So coming from me in this highly anticipated matchup for the SmackDown Women's Championship being defended for the first time inside Hell in a Cell, man, this has been a long time coming. I hope this is not the end of this rivalry, because I can see this rivalry going maybe all the way to WrestleMania, possibly. But coming from me, Bayley has been champion for a year long, and I think her reign ends in this cell. So coming from me, I am going to go with the legit boss, Sasha Banks, to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion and defeat Bayley in an absolute banger. And now, the main event. It is an I Quit match for the Universal Championship being defended for the first time, having this I Quit match being contested for the first time ever inside Hell in a Cell. Starting off with the challenger. He is looking to finally get his opportunity and win the Universal Championship. He is a former multiple-time SmackDown Tag Team Champion. He is one half of the Usos. He is Jey Uso. And Jey Uso is challenging the reigning, defending, undisputed, 2-time Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. He'll be accompanied by his business advocate, Paul Heyman. He is the Tribal Chief. He is Roman Reigns. Now, this matchup is making a lot of history because this is the first I Quit match in WWE history being contested inside Hell in a Cell. But it's also been 5 years since the last I Quit match in WWE history, since Payback of 2015 when Cena and Rusev were fighting for the United States title. But this is the first time that the Universal title is going to be contested in an I Quit match, and it's also being contested inside Hell in a Cell. Now, this is the second one-on-one meeting between Jey Uso and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns won the only one-on-one meeting in September at Clash of Champions Gold Rush after beating the holy hell out of his cousin and retaining the belt. So this is the much-anticipated rematch with a lot at stake. Now, starting off with Jey Uso, this is a big opportunity for him, a chance to be the Universal Champion for the first time, and he's looking to make his cousin say 2 words, 5 letters, I-Q-U-I-T. Now, Jey Uso does have experience inside Hell in a Cell. This is only his second Hell in a Cell appearance, and he's perfect inside this structure after he and his brother Jimmy defeated the New Day in the first ever Tag Team Championship Hell in a Cell match a couple years ago. But now he's looking to do it without his brother, and he's looking to defeat his cousin for the first time ever. There inside you have Roman Reigns looking to continue his amazing run as the Universal Champion. He won the title back at Payback. And this is his second title. I think his second title defense. No, his first title defense on pay-per-view. And he's looking to make his cousin say, "I quit." Now, Roman Reigns has experience inside Hell in a Cell. This is his 4th Hell in a Cell appearance, and his record here is 2-0-1. But the Roman Reigns we're seeing right now on Smackdown is quite possibly the best Roman Reigns I've seen since he has come to the WWE. We've been just having Roman Reigns shoved down our throat as a babyface, that we finally got McMahon to turn him heel, and now he's part with Paul Heyman. When you're partnered with Paul Heyman, you're going to be the top guy on SmackDown. And the fact that his attitude has changed, his attire's changed, he's calling himself the Tribal Chief of SmackDown, and this is his island, just makes Roman Reigns 10 times better. This is the Roman Reigns that a lot of fans like myself have been waiting for. We were tired of Roman Reigns getting shoved down our throats year after year after year, and now we're finally seeing this unleashed Tribal Chief Roman Reigns without the shield vest, just straight up shredded and just doing underhanded tactics that we've been waiting to see Roman Reigns do. And now he's looking to continue his reign as the Tribal Chief of SmackDown, and he's looking to make his cousin say, "I quit." So coming from me, in this first ever I Quit match for the Universal Championship being contested inside Hell in a Cell, oh man, this one's such a tough pick. But coming from me, I am going to go with my Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, to retain the Universal Championship by any means and defeat his cousin Jey Uso and making him say, "I quit." And those are my Hell in a Cell 2020 predictions. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you see winning the SmackDown Universal Championship I Quit match inside Hell in a Cell between Jey Uso and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns? Who do you see winning the WWE title between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton? And who do you see winning the SmackDown Women's Championship between Sasha Banks and Bayley? Let me know who you guys got. And let me know, what is your favorite Hell in a Cell moment throughout the years in the WWE? For me, of course, is the 98 King of the Ring between The Undertaker and Mankind, the end of the era match between Triple H and The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28, I would say the first Hell in a Cell with Shawn and Taker at Bad Blood in Your House in 97. But let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite Hell in a Cell moment throughout the years in the WWE? Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. And I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube has told me that 57% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. And all I gotta say is, what are you guys waiting for? Super kick that subscribe button. Become part of this dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys later tonight for my official Week 7 NFL predictions. Later days, guys. Stay safe and peace.